What's going on, everyone? I'm back here with another video, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a look at the newly released iOS 10.2 update. This update was actually just released a few days ago, and it does include a few new features. So that's what I'm going to be covering in this particular video. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the device I'm going to be using for this particular demonstration is an iPhone 5S. So the first and biggest change and or feature is the addition of the TV application, as you can see right here. Basically, this application now takes the place of the Videos app that we had previously. So if we jump into the application itself, it basically just combines the Videos app that we had before and adds a few new features on top of it. So we have the library section, so you can get to all of your videos that you've purchased and or rented as well. Then we have Watch Now, which is where you can connect any third-party TV applications such as Hulu or HBO Now. And then we have Store, which is the place that allows you to browse compatible applications with this particular TV app. And then you have the basic search tab, so you can search for TV shows, movies. So moving on, we have several new emojis. So the emojis have been added with this update. There are now over 100 new emojis to choose from, which range from new faces, food, animals, sports, and professions. So I can't really go and show all of them because there's just way too many to cover. But you can see there are a few new ones. So we see down here there's a little smiley face with a cowboy hat on. Then we have a clown face, a sideways kind of laughing face right there. What's another new one? I saw another one. Oh, there's a new gorilla animal. If I scroll over here, so you can see there's a new gorilla icon there. So that's cool. Another thing with the emojis I forgot to mention is the fact that they are more detailed now. So if we go back into the emojis and go here, you can just see that the faces and everything are much more detailed. Moving on, these next few features include the photos. So first one being is there is now improvement to the live photos that within the Photos app, or the camera rather. I can't demonstrate that because this is an iPhone 5S. But if you have a compatible device that can take live photos, you get improved stabilization as well as a faster frame rate for the video that plays during the photo. There is now a fix for an issue within memories that could generate a memory from screenshots. If you have screenshots on your device, the memories sometimes may be inaccurate and incorrect. Next, there is a fix in the camera where the camera would stay zoomed after switching back from the camera roll. And this only applies to the iPhone 7 Plus. So if you have that device, that issue is now fixed. And there's also now additional RAW support for digital cameras, so you have a wider range of supported RAW formats. Okay, moving on. The next few features include messages. So there's now some new animations within the Messages app. So if I jump in here, okay, so if I go to type a message, just random message, doesn't matter. And if you hold down on the little icon that allows you to send an animation effect. So if we go over to full screen effects and you swipe over, we have two new ones. You can see here we have Celebration, which sprays a bunch of confetti all over the screen. Then we have a love effect, so you can get a little kind of a heart-shaped balloon that'll fly across the screen. So that's kind of cool. And then we have all of the standard ones as well. And lastly, within messages, there is now a fix for an issue that could sometimes prevent the keyboard from showing up when you're trying to send a message. That happened only to a few people that I'm aware of, but yes, that is now fixed. Okay, moving on to music. Swiping up on the Now Playing screen, you have a better way of accessing the shuffle and repeat buttons. Previously, those buttons were somewhat small and kind of hard to see. So if we go and play just a random song here and get into the now playing screen, so if we tap on that, and if we scroll up, as you can see, the shuffle and repeat buttons are now much bigger and much more pronounced, so you can see it easier and you won't miss it. But I still wish that Apple would move these two buttons onto the main screen. So put, say, the shuffle button on the left side and the repeat on the right, or vice versa. It doesn't matter, but I just wish it was on the main screen and didn't have to slide up. But that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, that's a welcome change. Next involves news. So stories that you saved for a later time now will show in the new saved section. So there's a new saved section within the news application. So if we open that up real quick. So as you can see now here on the far right hand side, there's a new saved section that you can access all of your recently saved news stories. So you can get quick access. Another new feature within the news application is the ability to now swipe between news stories to be able to read the next story while you're reading the current one. So say, for example, we're reading this story here. Go ahead and tap on it. You can now either tap the button in the lower right corner that says next up in top stories, or you can just swipe to the left and get to the next story within that section. So that's really nice. So we do it again. There you go. And we're on to the next story. Next step involves accessibility. So there is now an added support for Braille Pen 14 to VoiceOver. And then lastly are just some overall system enhancements and improvements. First of which being a notification support for HomeKit accessories. Another thing that's been added is notification support for HomeKit accessories when a software update is available for that particular device. Another thing is Bluetooth performance has been improved with connectivity on third-party accessories. Then another fix regards to voicemail, or specifically visual voicemail, where the voicemails could sometimes fail to complete the playback. So I've actually experienced this myself many times. It's basically when you go to playback one of your visual voicemails, the phone or device would actually refuse to play it, or it would refuse to play it back all the way. It's kind of a weird issue, and it's quite annoying because sometimes you might go and play it and then it won't play at all, and then you're sitting there stuck and you can't hear your voicemail. So I don't know. It's quite annoying, so I'm actually very happy that that is now fixed. But yeah, that's basically it for this look at iOS 10.2. Another thing I should note is iOS 10.2.1 beta was just released today to developers. So Apple is really pushing out these firmware updates really fast. I'm not sure why that is. But yeah, so we already have a new update on the way, even though this one just came out a few days ago. But anyway, that's basically it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below. It's greatly appreciated. Hit that thumbs up button as well. That's also greatly appreciated and lets me know that you guys are enjoying my videos. If you guys have any questions, comments, or anything of such, drop those down below and I'll get back to them as soon as I can. So yeah, with that all being said, hope you guys have enjoyed once again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.